After Effects has a lot of expressions and it's hard to keep track of which ones are actually useful to know and which ones aren't really worth committing to memory. In this video, I'm going to go through what I think are the top 5 expressions that you should use in most of your videos. What you want to do is hit P to open up position, Alt-click the position keyframe icon, and then paste this expression. This will automatically make your shape layer wiggle for the duration of your timeline. But then change these values to change the intensity. So if we did 2020, it would shake a lot more aggressively than it did at 520. The next expression is called loopout. Loopout is perfect for repeating animations without adding extra keyframes. Say I have this box moving from left to right, and instead of copying those 50 keyframes over and over, I would just open the expression under position, type in loopout ping pong, and it's just gonna go back and forth copying those keyframes I've already set. This can save you a bunch of time, because instead of keyframing this all out for your entire clip, you can keyframe once and then type this expression and it'll last your entire timeline. The third expression is the time expression. The time expression links one property of the composition's time so it consistently changes as the video plays. So we're gonna have our shape layer here and we're gonna open up the rotation. So if we Alt-click the stopwatch next to rotation and type in time asterisk 50, then hit enter. Now my object will spin at 50 degrees per second without having to keyframe the entire thing. But if I want to slow it down, just change the value to something like 20. Now slow down to 20 degrees per second. The fourth expression is the random expression. What this does is take a property and add the random number generated to it so each one looks distinct. For example, if we take the shape layer, hit R to open up the rotation, Alt-click the stopwatch, and then type in random parentheses 0, 360 in parentheses, this will now spin at a completely random value than if we duplicated it. Now all 3 of these are spinning at completely different random values without having to keyframe anything. And the 5th one is called the value offset. What this does is it takes the current value of a property and nudges it by an amount that you choose. How to use it is open up the property panel by hitting P, Alt-click on your stopwatch, and then paste this expression to the box and it'll automatically change it by that value. And those are my top 5 expressions you should know in After Effects.